Do you know that you can constantly win from Baccarat and Roulette if you follow this newly developed mathematical and logical formula? Listen through patiently, and you will be able to make a definite breakthrough. It's proven that card tricks can demonstrate random methods and many other mathematical and analytical concepts, which lead to win-win situations in certain games such as Baccarat and Roulette. Card shuffling has fascinated many mathematicians and computer scientists all over the world. There are striking similarities between card shuffling and the design of computer networks, which make playing cards very interesting to experiment with. Playing cards were first invented by the Chinese, about 2,000 years ago. However, it was first introduced to Europe in the 14th century. The word card derives from the Greek word karts, meaning papyrus leaf. In the beginning, cards were used in the Roman court, which included portraits of important personages like Julius Caesar, Alexander the Great, Charlemagne and King David, representing the diamond, the club, the heart and the spade, orderly. A pack of cards holds in store a lot of fun for every player, and can be used to perform baffling card tricks and shuffles. One of the shuffles include the Monge shuffle, invented by French mathematician Monge. The Monge shuffle can be performed by following these steps. First, select a set of 8 cards from a pack and make a note of their present order. Then, pick up the top card and keep it in your hand. Take the next card from the set and place it on top of the one already in your hand. Now take the next card, the third, from the set and keep it below the 2 in your hand. Continue this procedure of taking the cards, and placing them alternately on the set. When all the cards on the table have been taken, you have completed one Monge shuffle. Now, place this set on the table and go through the shuffle once again. Follow this pattern 4 times. At the end of the 4th shuffle, the 8 cards will have been restored to their original order. These results can also be represented in a table. At first, the 8 cards are ordered ascendingly. At the 2nd and 3rd shuffles, the cards have been jumbled up in a random order. However, at the 4th shuffle, the cards have been restored to its original order. Likewise, any number of cards can be rearranged to its original order, by different numbers of shuffles, as a few are shown in the table. Another very common shuffle is the riffle shuffle, in which the deck of cards is divided into 2 equal sets. Then, the cards are alternatively recombined into one set. Many card players do an excellent riffle shuffle by keeping the 2 sets close to each other. 2 methods can be employed in the riffle shuffle, which includes the in shuffle and the out shuffle. If the deck has an even number of cards in the out shuffle, the ones at the outer ends will remain in the same position through the shuffle, while the ones within change position. Therefore, using the out shuffle, a given pack of 52 cards can be rearranged to its original order by implementing 8 shuffles. There are many other types of shuffles such as faro, Mexican spiral, overhand, pile, Hindu, and corgi, etc. These are a few golden rules you should follow when gaming. First, do not expect to win millions of dollars when you are playing in small bets. Do not double your winning bet, because there is 90% chance for you to lose it. But you can double your losing bet, and there you have a 75% chance of winning it. Never consume alcohol or similar stuff while gaming, even if you get them free of charge. Never lose your concentration regardless of whether you win or lose. This is because here you may place heavy bets and end up losing. If you lose constantly, control your temper. If you win, do not show off at the gaming table. If you lose 3 bets continuously, do not continue with the same table, stay away for a few minutes and start with a fresh game or on a different table. It's advisable to play as a group rather than individually. Try to follow a lucky person in the group. Finally, always remember to have a target in your mind. Once the target has been reached, do not keep on betting, simply leave the place. Game designers never made these games for your benefit. Do not depend on ties and pairs, because they can mislead you. Just imagine, if you make an arbitrary analytical calculation at the end of the day, you will only become a loser unless there were repetitive wins on ties and pairs. My strong advice to you is, if you can't stop the habit of playing on ties and pairs, please do not follow the mathematical and logical formula which I am going to explain to you next. I am fully aware that it is a high-risk matter for me to disclose this mathematical and logical formula to the public. Remember, I have no intention to challenge the gaming business, but to present a truly winning formula to the gaming customers. It's 99.99% guaranteed that you will win at the end of the day if you only follow the guidelines of the theory. This is not a trick or magic. This formula is purely a proven, unchallengeable logical theory. Remember, the mathematical and logical formula is not something new to me or a miracle I suddenly discovered. During the last 8 years, I had been following this formula at the gaming table and always making my set targets. I can't remember even a single occasion in which I lost my money while playing Baccarat or Roulette while following this theory. Please do not expect to win millions by placing small bets. If you want to win a large amount, you must increase the betting percentage accordingly. This mathematical and logical formula looks simple, but believe me, it took several years and so many sleepless nights for me to develop it. You can experiment this method at home and make sure whether the formula is working or not before applying it at a gaming table. In a normal Baccarat game with a burn card, there will be 40 to 45 hands. In a 45-hand game, there are 17,592,186,044,416 different patterns. Out of these 17 trillion plus patterns, there will only be problems with less than 120 patterns. Therefore, it can be mathematically proven that you have a winning chance greater than 99.99%. Very important advice. This formula can be applied to both Baccarat and Roulette. People who only know Baccarat and Roulette can understand this theory. If any contents of this mathematical and logical formula are not clear for you, you can send your queries. Free advisory service is available for any related clarification. The formula is very simple and user-friendly. You don't need to have much English knowledge to understand the concept. My final advice is, when you are applying the formula at the gaming table, please use a piece of paper or thoroughly memorize the theory and remember to keep the theory secret from others. Click on the link in the description below to proceed to the formula. Good luck.